Hello, Mid-Michigan, and welcome to Girls High School Hoops here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. It is the Lady Pioneers of Clare. It is the Lady Jays of Shepherd ready to battle it out here for a second time this year on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. And right now we're going to zoom things in on the Lady Pioneers as they warm up. Chris Bachman here with you on the mic, and it's going to be Chris Bachman with you on the camera as well. Yeah, everybody get ready for that one. But, oh, what a game we've got for you here today. It is the Clare Pioneers and the Lady Jays of Shepherd. They both come in with 3 losses on the year. Shepherd is 5-3. Clare is 6-3. They both have 2 losses in conference play. Standish Sterling is in front of both these teams in the Jack Pine Conference 1. However, they've got that really tough matchup this week with Beaverton. And so whoever wins this game could technically be on pace to win, possibly tie atop of the Jack Pine 1 conference. And so there's a lot on the line tonight with the 6-3 Clare Pioneers hosting the 5-3 Lady Jays of Shepherd. Starters for Shepherd: senior Jayla Trepanier, senior Rissa Florine, senior Cindy Galgosi, and a pair of juniors Desiree Travis and Elise McDonald. For the Clare Pioneers, the starters: Sophie Buzelli, Sierra Mills, Kylie Wyman, Amelia Rizik, and freshman Kamara Cooper, who has been outstanding. And a couple times we have seen her this year. I want to say she had 15 points and 18 points. So very excited to get another look at the freshman Kamara Cooper. Shepherd's got a couple freshmen up on varsity as well, but I haven't seen as much of them out on the court with Megan Muggenberg and Alexi Smith. Talk about some of the other names you're going to be hearing. Talk about keys to victory in this one for each team and so much more. It is the Woods Household pregame show live from our Barberry Law Studios in Clare this evening, built by Conwinski Construction. Also much love, Gates Drilling Service, Bill's Custom Fab, the Bird All-American Grill, Clark Modular Homes, Weefrich Financial, sponsor of the Zeta Batchelder Baller of the Game, Woods Household Appliance, Brad Malley Well Drilling, and Malley Construction. We're going to take a break here on the Woods Household pregame show. When I come back, as aforementioned, talk about a key to victory for each one of these teams. Back with more Woods Household pregame show right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Shepherd, Clare, Girls Hoops coming right up.
Hello, I'm Mike Stanton, and I'm honored to represent the Marilyn Chapman Memorial Fund, created to honor Marilyn's legacy of generosity, compassion, and commitment to our community. At its core, our mission is simple: to support our youth, remove barriers, and create opportunities for kids to grow, compete, and succeed, both in their community and in the game of life. We are incredibly excited to support the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. They do an outstanding job highlighting student athletes, local schools, and the power of teamwork, shining a light on the hard work and dedication that is often overlooked. This partnership allows us to celebrate not just wins on the field, but character and leadership along the way. At the end of the day, it's about investing in our youth, strengthening our communities, and carrying forward Maryland's spirit of giving. To learn more about the Marilyn Chapman Memorial Fund and the events we support, find us on Facebook by searching Marilyn Chapman Memorial Fund. Go Blue Jays.
Value is not just a price. When you buy something for your home, it's an investment. Knowing that you're getting a great deal and service after the sale is priceless. At Woods Household, we only carry quality products for your home at competitive prices. Furniture that is attractive and durable. Comfortable mattresses that last for years. Flooring that stands up to wear and tear. These are all products that last by trusted name brands like FlexSteel, Serta, Whirlpool, and many more. So shop the Woods way.
Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher today or give them a call at 989-317-8582. Malley Construction in Mount Pleasant are experts in residential and commercial construction. From poured walls, flat work, pipe work, and road work, Malley Construction does it all. And they are Michigan Department of Transportation pre-qualified. Malley Construction is family-owned and a proud supporter of local high school sports. Bryce Updegraft with Gradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates thanks the coaches and officials who put in the time to help student athletes achieve their dreams and goals. For all of your real estate needs, the Bryce is right with Bryce Updegraft. With Gradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-620-6595. The Diner, where homemade favorites come to life every day for breakfast and lunch. From fluffy pancakes to savory sandwiches, The Diner has your cravings covered. Discover the perfect blend of comfort food, and camaraderie at the diner. Join them every Friday night till 7 for their famous fish fry. The Diner on North Mission, Mount Pleasant. Hiring a cleaning service doesn't mean you're lazy. Martinez Cleaning knows it means you value your time and want to come home and relax and not worry about the mess. Martinez Cleaning allows you to do just that. Come home and relax to a nice clean home. Schedule your appointment and learn more by visiting Martinez Cleaning on Facebook or call today at 989-289-8615.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. The Lady Pioneers of Clare set to host the Lady Blue Jays of Shepherd here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Always extra special when you get two of those ultra locals involved. And that's the bunch last night of why I wasn't at the Clare Shepherd boys, and I made the joke that, well, we did the 26-25 thriller earlier, and it was a thriller last night going into overtime, a one-point ball game. But boy, what a game you were treated to last night on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. It was the number one team in the D3 team in the state, the Beale City Aggies taking on Leroy Pine River, who after that game, they should probably be ranked as well because they were absolutely outstanding. They led 17-5. After one, Beale City had a battle back. They didn't take their first lead until about 30 seconds left in the ball game when freshman Grady Gatrell connected on a huge triple for the Beale City Aggies. So that's why we weren't with Shepherd Clare last night. But earlier this year, it was Clare besting Shepherd in Shepherd 43-30 in a game that Bob Toko's here with me. He said, I struggled a little bit. Your boy was up in the corner with the camera work trying to do all the fancy deals. It was tough without my main man Adam Gursky there, but we're set up in center court today. It should be pretty easy with the quick turns here and everything for everybody to get a great view of everything here tonight. And again, that's my goal, to provide the best broadcast experience that I can. When Gursky's here, boy, he does some great work on the Zooms and whatnot. Today just might be a little bit pan left, pan right to make sure we cover all the action. Starters again for the Lady Jays of Shepherd. Jayla Trepanier, Rissa Florine, Sydney Galgosi, Elise McDonald, and Desiree Travis. Other Lady Jays names that you will hear: Macy Pietrantonio, Bree Dunham, Lexi Smith, Megan Muggenberg, Reese Lehigh, and Wasea Lambertson. Slide over for the Lady Pioneers. Starters once again: Sophie Buzelli, Sierra Mills, Kylie Wyman, Amelia Rizik, and Kamara Cooper. Other names you will be hearing: the Finkbeiner sisters, Alea and Reese, a pair of sophomores, senior Mallory Louch, sophomore Lena Renner, senior Olivia Forsberg, junior Hadley Louch, junior Breeze Yarger, and senior Marley Clark. You'll see all those girls out there for each one of these teams tonight as we get ready for a great Jack Pine Conference matchup here. Both teams, again, I said it earlier, they both have 2 losses in Jack Pine Conference play. But with a win here tonight, you technically could keep yourself in the running for a Jack Pine Conference Championship appearance in the crossover later this year. Because Standish plays Beaverton later this week. Beaverton's really tough. They could possibly knock them off. Beaverton's in that Jack Pine too, and so you don't got to worry about knocking them off again if you are Shepherd or Clare. I believe they both already played Beaverton, so Beaverton gets the best of Standish Sterling, as it's either tonight or later this week. Each one of these teams with a win here tonight, a win over Standish, will put them back on pace to be atop that Jack Pine 1 conference. See that clock counting down. We're going to take another break here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. When we come back, we'll probably send it out to another really quick break as we get ready for the opening tip. It's the Woods Household pregame show on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. The Blue Jays, the Pioneers, set to battle it out on the hardwood. Back with more right after this. Weefridge Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weefridge Financial. Weefridge Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit WeefridgeFinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weefridge Financial, member SIPC. Martinez Painting, Central Michigan's trusted painting professionals. They specialize in both interior and exterior jobs for your home and business. No matter how big or how small the job, they transform any space with quality and precision. Learn more by visiting Martinez Painting on Facebook today or give them a call at 989-317-5536. All Seasons Fireworks is a big fan of all the athletes, coaches, officials, and volunteers who make high school sports happen. To make your next event bigger and brighter, stop by All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. Graduations, birthdays, weddings, or a big win become more memorable underneath a night sky lit up by the magic of fireworks. All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. When your team or business needs to look good, don't get left hanging. Call or stop by Hanging by a Thread in Wademan, the official embroiders for the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Hanging by a Thread, a proud supporter of local schools.
GNS Mechanical in Wademan offers service and installation on everything for your home and business. From a simple filter replacement to furnace, central air service, and install, geothermal, and walk-in coolers and freezers. If you have a need, GNS Mechanical has a solution. Learn more at gnsmechanical.com or call 989-644-2106.
Imagine a home that reflects your style. With WW Construction, that dream will become a reality. As a trusted Mid-Michigan builder, WW Construction specializes in builds and remodels that turn ordinary spaces into extraordinary ones. Join the growing family of homeowners who trust WW Construction for quality and craftsmanship. Call WW Construction today at 989-621-2722 to make your dreams a reality.
Jenna Gates.
And Kyle Gates here. We are the fifth generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
Bill's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Bill's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant. Good luck to all of our local athletes from Bill's Custom Fab.
The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years. We have all seen this sticker, maybe in Mount Pleasant, Beale City, Ithaca, or Traverse City. There is a reason you see that sticker everywhere. That's because Dick Sova Auto Sales has been selling sharp used cars and trucks for 3 generations. Stop in to see the Sova family in downtown Shepherd for your next low-mileage, immaculate car and see why they're known for over 40 years of fantastic customer service. Or you can view their inventory now at DickSovaAutoSales.com. Dick Sova Auto Sales, selling sharp used cars and trucks and supporting sharp student athletes. Powell Frame and Collision knows we all spend a lot of time looking out the windshield. So if yours gets cracked, dented, damaged, or destroyed, Powell Frame and Collision, along with their expert collision service, now offers expert auto glass replacement. Working with insurance, they can replace all makes and all models, including new advanced driver assistance system windshields. Mention you saw this ad and you can get $100 off of your windshield replacement. Powell Frame and Collision, downtown Shepherd. For over 4 decades, ENS Graphics has delivered confidence, trust, and peace of mind by providing their customers with expert service and using state-of-the-art technology. We all know in sports, what's on the inside counts the most. But when it comes to your business, school, organization, what's on the outside does matter. If your business needs anything printed, ENS Graphics can do it. If you want your club, team, organization to look good, ENS can help with that. They take your vision and make it their mission. ENS Graphics, a proud supporter of the Mid-Michigan community and their local athletes. Visit ENS Graphics at their location down in Ithaca or visit their website at esgraphics.com. ENS Graphics, printing all things physical.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to a bumpin' Clare Pioneer High School in our Barbary Law Studios. As Mr. Bob Toko introduces the starters for the Lady Pioneers of Clare. Run through it once again for both teams. For the Lady Jays of Shepherd, Jayla Trepanier, Rissa Florine, Sydney Galgosi, Desiree Travis, and Elise McDonald. For Clare, Sierra Mills, Sophie Buzelli, Kylie Wyman, Amelia Rizik, and Kamara Cooper. Didn't get to those keys to victory for each team moments ago, so I'll run down them right now. For Shepherd, you got to deal with the pressure. And I also think they're going to need a girl to get hot out there from the field. Sydney Galgosi, Trepanier, two girls that are capable of knocking down 3-4 threes in a game. I think that could be the recipe to victory for the Blue Jay girls. For the Clare Pioneers, stay out of foul trouble. Coach Kelly really likes his girls to provide a lot of pressure on the ball. If they can do that without fouling, they should be in great shape here tonight. And also, make your open shots with Kamara Cooper, Kylie Wyman. You got some really good guards. Amelia Rizik can really pass it. You're going to get some open shots. If you knock them down, Clare should be the favorite here tonight. Trepanier with the basketball, now to Desiree Travis. Galgosi has it. They work it further down, trying to find some space on the drive is the Blue Jay ball handler. Was going to get knocked out of bounds. That was McDonald driving the lane there. Travis will inbound it for Shepherd. Coming to you live from our Barbary Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. Much love also to J&J Auto, Blockco Pools and Spas. Friends at Weber Brothers Sawmill, Konwinski Construction. Triple from downtown from Galgosi is no good, but that's what I was talking about right there. Galgosi knocking down a couple of those could go a long way in helping the Blue Jays win this ball game. Into the front court goes to Kamara Cooper, the outstanding freshman for the Pioneers. She'll bring it towards the top of the key. Guarding her is Elise McDonald. That should be a great matchup here in the ball game. Kylie Wyman now with it, looking for the post-entry pass to Rizik. It's not there. Wyman now with the dribble, wants to get it down low. It's knocked away. Good defense from Trepanier, and they're going to say last touch by Buzelli, which will send it back to the Blue Jays. Full court pressure here from Clare. As I said, if they can provide this pressure and not foul, I think they could give the Jays some trouble. They get it up to Florine in the middle. Now they want to pass it further ahead. It's stolen away by Sierra Mills, but she's going to get called for the travel on the play. It's a nice catch by Mills, but as she caught it, kind of took a couple steps. Couldn't really help it. She was on the run there coming up with that steal, but it goes right back to Shepherd. We're scoreless. 7:07 left to go first quarter. Blue Jays with it. Elise McDonald wants to get it to Desiree Travis. It's knocked away for a moment, but Travis recovers it near the half-court line. Go to McDonald. Up top to Trepanier. Right-hand dribble goes to Desiree Travis in the corner. She up fakes on a triple try. Further down low to Rissa Florine. She's going to cash that one home every time. Nice pass there by Desiree Travis. Not the fancy pass you usually talk about for the Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game, but that was a really nice dish right there on the drive to connect with her teammate. Now she's caused some pressure on the ball with Cooper. Cooper spins around the defense into the lane. She goes, kicks it out. Rizik wants the triple try. It's money with the left hand. Big shot there from Amelia Rizik on the three. 3-2, Clare in front. Into the front court, Rissa Florine with the basketball. Looks to put it up. She's going to be fouled on the play. A big three moments ago from Amelia Rizik. Clare leads at 3-2. 6:18 left to go first quarter. At the free throw line is Rissa Florine. Already made a basket moments ago. Now has a chance to cash in a couple free throws here from the charity stripe. Florine, first free throw is good. Florine also a standout. A volleyball team as well for the Lady Jays. Call her an all-sports superstar. Second one also good. 4-3. Shepherd with the lead behind 4 points from Miss Florine. Here comes pressure now being applied by the Jays. Up into the front court it goes. Great pass from Kamara Cooper. Up ahead to Sophia Buzelli for the lay-in. She's on the board as the Jays race into the front court with the dribble. Donald with it goes to Trepanier. Further over it. Desiree Travis now with it. Crossover dribble, looks to create space. Good defense from Cooper. McDonald now has it. She looks to take it all the way in the lane. She's going to bump, put her shoulder down. It was either going to be a blocking foul or a charge. It'll be a charge. Nice job by Sierra Mills keeping her feet down to take that one. 5-4, Clare with the lead. Here comes pressure from the Blue Jays. And Coach Hoover trying to give Coach Kelly a taste of his own medicine here with that full court pressure. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Elise McDonald. 5-4, Clare in front, 5:51 left to go first quarter. And right at the beginning, I was talking about keys to this game. I was talking about Shepherd dealing with the pressure from Clare. You kind of switch things around now. How will Clare deal with this pressure from Shepherd? Rizik looks to get it into Cooper. It's tipped. Nice job by Desiree Travis, but coming up with it is Kylie Wyman. Wyman races to the front court, loses the dribble for a moment. Tie-up between Desiree Travis and Kylie Wyman. Number 20 for each team there on the tie-up. Possession arrow, keep it with Clare. It's Cooper, Wyman, Buzelli, Mills, and Rizik out there for the Clare girls. For Shepherd, it's Desiree Travis, Jayla Trepanier, Florine, Elise McDonald, and Sydney Galgosi. Wyman looks to trigger the inbounds pass, gets it into Rizik. Rizik gets it back to Wyman. Wyman will bring it towards the half-court logo, the C here for Clare, and look to set it up. Trying to steal the pass now with Trepanier. She won't come up with it, but she gets into the passing lane to knock it away. 5:35 left to go first quarter. Got a 30-second timeout coming from Coach Kelly from Clare. Give me a moment to thank some more of our great sponsors here. Bryce Updegraff, Joe Wentworth, sponsor of Closing the Deal, Palladium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, and boy, the Beale City Aggies closed the deal last night against Leroy Pine River down the stretch. A 3 from Grady Gator. Grady Gator put them up under a minute remaining. What a game that was. If you haven't checked it out, well, check it out after this game. You just scroll down a little bit on Facebook. You'll find the highlights. You'll find the full game, whichever one you want to check it out. But it is worth the watch, I promise. Also love the Mount Pleasant Public Schools. Martinez Lawn Care, Martinez Cleaning, and Martinez Painting. Bogwai Bang and Bradley, Powell Frame and Collision, Dick Silva Auto Sales, Brickner and Bunker Farm Bureau Insurance Group, Block Electric, The Diner, WW Construction, All Seasons Fireworks, Pier Plumbing, Hanging by a Thread, GNS Mechanical, and our friends at the Maryland Chapman Memorial Fund. Wyman looks to get in the lane. She's going to be bumped on the play. They'll call the foul. Just a second team foul going against Shepherd. It's going to go against Desiree Travis. 5-4 the score, 5:30 left to go first quarter. High school hoops here on a Wednesday night. Friday we're scheduled to be at Sacred Heart Academy for taking on Carson City Crystal, but they've had some sickness, so school shut down the rest of the week. Nice pass down low. Buzelli's wide open for the lay-in on the dish from Kylie Wyman on the inbounds. A little mistake there defensively from Shepherd. Leave her wide open down low. Here comes half-court trap pressure from Clare. It's tipped, but Trepanier comes up with it, looks to pass it further ahead to Galgosi. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. And there is that pressure I'm talking about. It's tough to deal with if you're the Blue Jays or any team. Got the great trap pressure coming from Clare. Pass goes into the backcourt to Elise McDonald. Buzelli looking to bother her. A couple great softball players right there, and Elise McDonald and Sophia Buzelli. Trepanier now with it. Desiree Travis now with it. Looking for a drive. It's not there. Goes to Elise McDonald. Down with a right-handed dribble. Looks to force her way into the lane. She's going to draw a foul on the play. Second team foul going against Clare here in the first quarter. It's 7-4. Clare with the lead here in the early going. 4:56 left to go first quarter. Rissa Florin with all 4 points for the Blue Jays. Desiree Travis will inbound it. Starter still out there for both teams. Want to get into Florine. Want to get it up top to McDonald, but stolen by Sophia Buzelli. Great defense there from Clare. Now off to Wyman. Wyman looks to get all the way down low, drops it off to Rizik. Rizik looks to get further underneath the basket. Now she's double teamed. Back to Wyman it goes. Wyman looks to force it up with the left hand. Not there. Mills coming in for the rebound. Wyman able to come back with it. She turns, puts up the jumper, gets it to go. Kylie Wyman was going to get a basket there no matter what she had to do. Here's a steal from Buzelli. She lays it in. Sophia Buzelli's got 6 points here in the early going. Now we got a quick timeout coming from Coach Hoover. And what a response from the Clare girls after the timeout from Coach Kelly. They go on a little 6-0 run here after the timeout. 4:21 left to go first quarter. 11-4. Pioneers with the lead. More sponsors to thank. Dance Again, Dresco Simon Shop in Wademan. Prom is going to be here before you know it, ladies, moms, dads out there. Get on top of things. Get a hold of Kara Lynch at Dance Again, Dresco Simon Shop in Wademan. You won't have to travel to the big city for your girl to look pretty for prom. I also love the CNC Enterprises, sponsor of all things Red Wing, Irish Setter Boots in your Carhartt headquarters. So love the Isabella Community Sportsplex, Mount Pleasant Heating and AC, Smith & Sons, the Beale City Village Store, Sydney's Judges Bench, Dog Central, Barry Funeral Home, and Boomers Lawn Care. Big shout out to Thomas McCann and the crew at Boomers. McDonald has it here near side, looks to pass it off to Trepanier. In trouble of 10-second call. We've got another timeout coming from Coach Hoover. This one's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. 4:10 left in the first quarter. Clare leads 11-4.
Weefridge Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weefridge Financial. Weefridge Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit WeefridgeFinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weefridge Financial, member SIPC. The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
My bad there to the Bird Bar and Grill, jumping the gun a little bit on the send back there from my main man Sean Powers, and talking with Bob Tokley. Says, yeah, at least you got stuff together here for this one. Again, it was a bit of a struggle in Shepherd earlier this year, the one-man broadcast, but set up at center court here makes it a bit easier. Is going to be another turnover going against Shepherd. And I mentioned in the pregame, mentioned it to Bob Tokley and the crew up here hanging out watching the game. Shepherd dealing with that pressure is going to be a big deal. Now Clare dealing with the pressure as well. That's why a speedster like Kylie Wyman could be a big deal. She gets by the initial defender, and boom, she's already at the hoop on the other end. Type of athleticism and speed she provides there. She's going to inbound the ball for the Pioneers. Want to get it into Rizek. It's knocked away. Still the same starting five out there for both squads. Kylie Wyman, Sierra Mills, Kamara Cooper, Amelia Rizek, and Sophia Buzelli for Clare. Buzelli's already got 6 points here in the early going. For Shepherd, Elise McDonald, Jayla Trepanier, Galgosi, Florine, and Travis. Trying to find some space as Cooper all the way through the defense she goes. Loses it at the last moment. Now recovers it. She's triple teamed down low. No jump ball. The ball will go out of bounds. It'll stay here with Clare. 11-4 the score. 3:40 left to go. First quarter. Wyman will inbound it once again for the Lady Pioneers underneath their own basket. Right on the E. It says Clare on the baseline. Goes into Buzelli. And she's had the hot hand here in the early going. Been hot like a Blockco jacuzzi out there with 6 points here in the first quarter. 6 of the 11 for Clare. Knocked out of bounds. Stay here with Clare. Get into Buzelli. Now Cooper has it. Cooper looking for that left-handed drive all the way to the hoop. Gets it to go with the left-handed layup. Great job there by Kamara Cooper, just staying patient, keeping her dribble all the way to the basket, and she gets it to go. Racing into the front court now is Elise McDonald. It's going to be knocked away, but it'll stay here with Shepherd. If you're Shepherd, you don't want to break the pressure that way, but again, that's one way to do it. It gets knocked out of bounds, but you keep possession. It's 13-4 with 3:16 left to go first quarter. Checking into the game for the Shepherd Blue Jays is going to be Miss Macy Pietrantonio. She'll give Desiree Travis a break. Goes into Trepanier to McDonald. Pietrantonio now with it. Up fakes, looks to drive by Cooper, going baseline. It's going to be knocked away. It'll stay here with Shepherd. Again, great hands out there from Clare. They've played really tight, really active defense and have only had 2 fouls here in the first quarter. That was one of my big keys for Clare, staying out of foul trouble. Goes into Galgosi. She's going to kick it in the corner here to Pietrantonio. She's going to be double-teamed. Back to Galgosi it goes. She's now double-teamed. Up top it goes to McDonald. Actually, they're going to say that Galgosi stepped out of bounds. It'll send it back to Clare. Thought that was going to be a foul on Clare because of the pressure. But nope. It's a turnover against Shepherd once again. 2:58 left to go first quarter. 13-4. Clare with the lead as the freshman Kamara Cooper brings it into the front court. Go near side here. Oppo, the Clare bench to Wyman. Back in the middle to Cooper. She gets underneath the defense. Shot no good, but she'll draw the foul on the play. The freshman's going to head to the free throw line for a pair. Shepherd had 4 early points from Rissa Florine down low. Since then, it has been absolutely nothing. The Clare pressure defense, as I mentioned right at the outset of this one, could play a big factor in this one, and it has so far, as Clare has already built a 10-point lead 3 minutes, or 5 minutes, 14 seconds into this one. 4 minutes, 14. Your boy's math there. Don't tell Jim Bukovich. Second free throw is good. 4 points for Cooper. There's 2:46 left to go first quarter. Into the front court comes Shepard. Pietrantonio with it in the lane, up and under. Layup is no good. I guess more of a floater layup there. It's going to be knocked away in the backcourt. They're going to say Shepard Blue Jay basketball. Pietrantonio will inbound it. Still same 5 starters out there for Clare. Same 4 starters along with Pietrantonio for Shepard. Inbounds pass goes into Trepanier. Had the 3, didn't take it. Kick it out Florine. She'll take the 3. This would be big, no good. Rebound tipped around inside. Sierra Mills comes away with it. Kamara Cooper brings it into the front court. Crossover dribble. Back it out towards the half-court line, looking to set up the offense. A lot of dribbling out there. Cooper trying to find space. Be a foul called on the perimeter. Cooper putting on a dribbling expedition there. Only anybody from Shepard could stay in front of her. 2:10 left, first quarter, 15-4. Clare with the lead here in the early going. Couple substitutions coming in for the Pioneers. Just like Coach Kelly needs substitutions, needs replacements, so does your vehicle. They got all those replacement parts for you at Mount Pleasant Automotive in Shepard. Pass goes into Marley Clark. It's a little wild. She tries to save it, but it goes out of bounds. Marley Clark, Lena Renner also into the game for the Pioneers of Clare. Also in for Clare is Breeze Yarger. Pressure at the half-court line on Shepard. They do a great job. Bree Dunham also does a great job staying with it as well. Into the front court it goes. Galgosi with it in the middle. Her shot no good. Looks to get her own rebound. It's cleared by Marley Clark. Clark gets it over to Kamara Cooper. Cooper looks to get it way ahead, but it's going to be knocked away. Here comes Trepanier into the front court for the Jays. Looks to go 1-on-2 by the defense. The layup no good. Clark tips the rebound to Cooper. Way ahead to Rizek. Rizek looking to finish on the fast break. That's not there. 15-4 remains the score. 1:31 left first quarter. Bree Dunham with it into the front court. To Sydney Galgosi. To Trepanier. Drives the lane. Looks to go baseline. Kicks it out to Dunham. Catch and shoot 3. It's good for the sophomore. Big time shot there from Bree Dunham. 7-15 now the score. Kamara Cooper into the front court for the Lady Pioneers. So get all the way to the hoop. She'll kick it out. Yarger didn't have the shot, so she looks to drive. Now goes to Marley Clark. Marley Clark could not miss the last game we saw with Clare. She puts up the shot here, baseline. A lot of contact, no whistle. Galgosi comes up with a rebound. Now passes it way ahead, looking to finish on the break. It's no good from Reese Lehigh. Clare gathers the rebound. 44 seconds left to go first quarter. They lead it by 8, 15-7 here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Cross court it goes. Breeze Yarger with the basketball. Renner now with it. Renner, the right-handed dribble. Now back to Kamara Cooper. Pass down low to Rizek. Oh, what a little fake screen and roll there from Rizek. Couldn't get the lane to go. Renner gets the rebound. She can't get the finish down low. Great pass there on the entry. Rizek just maybe got a little too deep to finish that one. 15-7 the score. 15 seconds left to go. Trepanier with a nice crossover dribble. Looks for the floater. It's up no good. Rebound gathered by Shepard. Pietrantonio will head to the foul line. I tell you what, if Macy Pietrantonio can knock down these free throws, you feel pretty good if you're Shepard ending this quarter 15-9 the way you struggled for a big part of it. And you had 4 points early from Melissa Florine. Then you maybe went scoreless for 5-6 minutes game time before you had the 3 moments ago from Bree Dunham. Pietrantonio knocks down that one. Kamara Cooper coming out, getting herself a break. Coming in for her, Miss Olivia Forsberg. Second free throw coming up here for Pietrantonio. 9.5 seconds left in the first quarter. 15-8. Clare with the lead. The junior can knock this one down. It's up and good. Make it 15-9. Again, if you're Shepard, you come out of this first quarter only down 6. It could have been much worse than that. But here comes Clare on the attack. All the way into the lane is Lena Renner. And she's going to draw the foul with 4.5 seconds left to go and head to the free throw line. Great hustle by Renner. I think Renner got herself a little bit of forward momentum and decided, you know what? I'm taking this one all the way to the rack. 4.5 seconds left to go first quarter. 15-9 is the score. First free throw for Renner's no good. I was going to say Pietrantonio, but back at it is Renner. Second free throw drops in for the sophomore. Ball goes into Dunham. She knows she's got to hurry. Looks to pass it up at Galgosi. Long three is no good. That would have been big for Shepherd. 16-9 is the score at the end of one. But if you're Shepherd, it probably could have been a bit worse than that. Got 5 big points in the final minute or so of the quarter. It's 16-9 as we had a quarter number 2. Clare ahead of Shepherd at home on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Back to our Barberry Law Studios right after this.
Value is not just a price. When you buy something for your home, it's an investment. Knowing that you're getting a great deal and service after the sale is priceless. At Woods Household, we only carry quality products for your home at competitive prices. Furniture that is attractive and durable. Comfortable mattresses that last for years. Flooring that stands up to wear and tear. These are all products that last by trusted name brands like FlexSteel, Serta, Whirlpool, and many more. So shop the Woods way.
Blockco Pools and Spas is Mid-Michigan's #1 pool and hot tub destination that will turn your old space into your #1 destination. From delivery of a full pool for the family to the relaxing hot tub for after work for mom and dad, Blockco Pools and Spas does it all. Stop by their showroom on Remus Road to check out their beautiful selection of hot tubs and learn how you can build the pool of your dreams.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Start of the second quarter. Lady Jays with the basketball trailing 16-9. I mentioned the pregame. Needs somebody to be hot out there like a Blockco jacuzzi for the Shepherd girls tonight. Somebody knocked down a couple threes because of that great defense that Clare plays. 16-9 is the score at the end of one. 4 from Florine. Dunham knocked down a 3. Pietrantonio made a pair of free throws. That's the 9 points for Shepherd. For Clare, you've got 4 from Cooper, 3 from Rizek, 1 from Renner, 2 from Wyman, and 6 from Sophia Buzelli in that first quarter. In the corner goes Pietrantonio, catch and shoot on the 3. Long rebound goes in the hands of Lena Renner. Olivia Forsberg comes up with a loose ball. She'll race into the front court, being hounded on the dribble. Does a nice job staying patient. They get it in the middle. Shot, turn, shoot. Up and good for Mallory Louch. Ball goes in the middle. Look to get it further down low to Shepherd, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Blue Jays. But again, this pressure defense of Clare, they're going to force you to put it on the floor. They're going to force you to make a good pass. Give Coach Kelly a lot of credit. Softball coach here, took the team to state finals last year, won a district last year, girls high school hoops as well. Up fake. Kick in the corner. Pietrantonio's open again. This one's good off the glass for the Shepherd girls. That is big. It'll make it 18-12. Pietrantonio now has 5 points as Clare brings it into the front court. Forsberg with the basketball. Go here to the near side. Renner now with it. Breeze Yarger now with it. Top of the key. Couple dribbles as they look to set up the offensive attack here. Now set a screen for Yarger. Nice switch from Galgosi to close out on Breeze Yarger on the perimeter. Gonna be knocked away. Racing into the front court as Trepanier looks to finish. What a play! That could be in the running for a Bills custom fabrication of the game with the steal and the fast break lay-in for Jayla Trepanier. It's 18-13. There's another knock away, but it's recovered. Clare coming in with a line change here in moments. Lout shot, no good down low. Renner comes up with a rebound. She's going to step on the out-of-bounds line. Will send it back to the Blue Jays. Again, a line change coming in for Clare. It's Cooper, it's Wyman, it's Buzelli, it's Sierra Mills, it's Amelia Rizek. The starting 5 back in for the Pioneers. Out there for the Blue Jays, you've got Reese Lehigh, Sydney Galgosi, Jayla Trepanier, Macy Pietrantonio, and Bree Dunham. Here comes that full court pressure. Tipped away there by Buzelli. Galgosi now looks to pass it down low to Lehigh. Great closeout from Shepherd, but Pietrantonio comes up with a loose ball. She can't get the finish down low. Kylie Wyman will race into the front court with it for the Pioneers, near side. Up top it goes. Want to get it in the middle to Rizek. She's going to be fouled on the play. Call the push from behind. It's 18-13, Clare with the lead. It was 16-9 at the end of one. Shepherd 5 quick points, you could call it, here in the second quarter. Florine checking back in, replacing Pietrantonio. Desiree Travis also checking back in for Shepherd. Remaining out there, Bree Dunham, Galgosi, and Trepanier. I'm going to say Wyman stepped on the out-of-bounds line with a nice dribbling in the corner. She did create space against that double team. Dunham will inbound it, and here comes some half-court trap pressure right now from the Pioneers, giving Shepherd trouble at points. Travis wants to pass in the middle. It's going to be tipped away. Wyman comes up with a loose ball, wants to pass it ahead to Buzzelli. Buzzelli, extra pass down low. Amelia Rizek is wide open for the lay-in. Rizek now has 5 here in the early going. Shepherd looking to break that pressure. They want to pass it way down low to Florine, but it's going to sail on. And there it is again. Shepherd has got to deal with that pressure. When they've dealt with it, got it in the half court, they've got themselves some decent shots, or they've broken the pressure and got themselves some layup attempts. On the opposite side of things, Shepherd really hasn't caused a whole lot of turnovers with their pressure against Clare. As I say that, there's a bump between Trepanier and Wyman at the half court line. You foul against Jayla Trepanier. Elise McDonald checking back into the game. She'll replace Bree Dunham. Nice stint out there from Dunham. Handling the ball in the backcourt against that great pressure. Also made a 3 as well. Wyman will get the inbounds pass into Sierra Mills. Mills back to Rizek. Rizek to Cooper. Wyman to steal. It's McDonald. Big bump on the play. No foul call. Rizek, the right-handed dribble. Tries to create some space in lane. There's going to be a foul on Galgosi on the perimeter. 20-13 is the score. We've got 5:13 left to go in the third quarter. It's already the third team foul on Shepherd. Still no fouls here in quarter number 2 going against the Pioneers. Wyman will inbound it. Want to get it down low to Sierra Mills. It's knocked away by Rissa Florine. Good defense from Florine on the play. 5:12 left, the second quarter. 20-13 is the count. Got our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report coming up for you this week at MHSA Sports with John Ross and much more. Here comes open jumper on the perimeter for Buzzelli. It's no good. Rebound is tipped into the hands of Rizek, but they're going to call a push on Wyman, saying that's why they were able to come up with the offensive rebound. 20-13 is the score. Second foul going against the all-sports superstar, Miss Kylie Wyman. McDonald into the front court, wants to pass to Galgosi. It's stolen away by Sierra Mills. Now Rizek into the front court with the dribble. Nice crossover. Kicks it out to Cooper. She wants the deep 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Galgosi, Mills battling for the rebound down low. Diving on the floor. Mills comes up with it, but her pass is stolen. Now Wyman somehow comes up with it to Buzzelli. Her jumper no good. Rizek saves it down low. She looks to finish with the reverse. It's not there. She'll dribble it out on the perimeter. Back to Sophia Buzzelli. Great hustle from Clare to get themselves a couple extra shot attempts here. As I say that, the pass down low was stolen away. Galgosi into the front court. Ahead to Rissa Florine, looks to finish on the break. She's going to draw the foul on the play. She went to put up the layup against Cooper and hit the deck. She'll head to the free throw line. 4 points for Florine. All of them came very early in the first quarter. That foul is actually going to go against Kamara Cooper. 20-13 is the score. So Clare's looked like the more confident team here in the first half, dealing with the pressure of each side of the basketball. But if you're Shepherd, you think, well, we haven't played all that great, and we only trail by 5 halfway through the second quarter. It's got to make you feel really good if you're Coach Hoover. Here comes the second free throw from Florine, senior. That one's off the front of the rim, no good for the senior. Rizek with the rebound. She'll look to bring it into the front court. Guarding her is Desiree Travis. Rizek's going to have it knocked away. Coming up with the loose ball is Jayla Trepanier. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with Clare. 4:12 left to go, second quarter. Much love going out to our friends at Doozie's Ice Cream Place, almost up north at Stitches for Britches, Clare Pioneer Gear Headquarters, Schaefer's Bait and Sporting Goods, Gross Farms, Brad Gross Electric, Central Concrete, Central Asphalt, Fisher Transportation, with Kenneth Eggert, DDS. I'm going to say why. There's going to be a step on the out-of-bounds line there for the ball handler for Clare. That's Hadley Louch. It's going to send it back to Shepherd. 20-14 is the score. Elise McDonald. Again, here comes that half-court trap pressure from Clare. McDonald does a nice job using her speed to break it that time. Travis with it to Trepanier. She up-fakes top of the key. Now to Desiree Travis to find her way into the lane. Now with it is Elise McDonald. Back to Travis, to Trepanier in the corner, right in front of the Clare bench. In the middle it goes to Galgosi. She turns, spins, left-handed shot, no good. Florine with the rebound. Kick it out to McDonald. She doesn't take the triple try. Now back to Galgosi, to Trepanier. Down to Travis. Great ball movement here from Shepard. She got to find an opening against this Clare defense. McDonald's shot no good. A rebound from Florine to Travis. Her floater in the lane. That's no good. Another offensive rebound for Shepard. It's saved by Elise McDonald, but into the hands of Lauch. Racing into the front court with the dribble are the Pioneers and Miss Lauch. Got Mallory Lauch and Hadley Lauch out there for the Pioneers. Not both on the court right now, but at some times. Wyman with the basketball. It's the aforementioned Lauch, Wyman, Mills, Buzelli, and Rizik out there for Clare. Wyman wants to get all the way to the hoop, looks for the floater. It's no good. Elise McDonald with the rebound out there with Trepanier. Galgosi, Florine, and Travis. Kick it back to Trepanier for the three. This would be big off the rim, no good. Rebound goes into the hands of Galgosi. Kicks it out to Desiree Travis. She looks to drive. Right-handed floater is in and out. Boy, Shepard needed one to drop there. Into the front court comes Lauch with the right-handed dribble. Swinging far side in front of the Shepard bench. Sophia Buzelli now with the basketball. 2:30 left to go, second quarter. Want to get to Wyman. Hounding her step for step, though, is Elise McDonald, not allowing her to catch the pass. 2:28 left until our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. 20-14, Clare with the lead in the second quarter. At the end of one, it was 16-9 Shepard. These two teams have kind of been stalled. This 5 to 8 point or so lead for Clare. Kamara Cooper checking back in. Lauch remains out there. Finkbeiner out there. Also Lena Renner and Olivia Forsberg. Ball goes in. It's knocked away by Florine, but she'll get whistled for the foul on the steal attempt. Clare basketball on the baseline once again. Kamara Cooper will inbound it. Galgosi with a very, very short rest for Shepard as she comes back in for Florine, who picked up her third foul. Scalgosi, Lehigh, Dunham, Trepanier out there for Shepard along with Pietrantonio. They get it into Renner. Renner looking to finish down low. It's not there. Rebound is gathered by Finkbeiner. Alea Finkbeiner comes in and just kind of takes the rebound away from like 6 or 7 other girls, and she'll now head to the free throw line for a pair. Great effort there from the sophomore. 2:22 left to go. Shout to Bogwai, Bangum, Bradley, and my buddy Aiden Mandel. Baseball, I'd say a whole lot of twos up there. First free throw for the sophomore Finkbeiner is good. 21-14, looking like a football score right now. 2:22 left to go until our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Sophomore Finkbeiner with another opportunity here at the charity stripe. That one no good, but Cooper comes up with a rebound. Her putback is no good. Another rebound attempt for Clare. Finally coming away with it is Desiree Travis. She'll look to launch it full court to Bree Dunham. Bree Dunham does catch it, but she loses her footing as she looked to bring it back to the perimeter and will get called for the travel. 2:10 left to go. 21-14 is our score. Shepard has done a better job dealing with the pressure here in the second quarter, but still hasn't led to a whole lot of offensive opportunities. You could also say the same for Clare, too, as they've only got, 5 points here in quarter number 2. Offensive foul on the screen on the perimeter. It's going to send the ball back to Shepard. We're going to call that one Renner on the screen. Comes that pressure. Cooper knocks it away. It's recovered by Trepanier. Now to Travis. Kick it in the corner to Lehigh. She wants to catch and shoot. It's long. No good. Mallory Lauch with the rebound. Lauch surveys ahead. Wants to get it to Cooper. Nice job with that full court pressure, though, from Trepanier. She could have came up with a steal, but good patience from Lauch. Kind of waited on the pass for a moment. Cooper looks to drive it into the lane. Kicks it to Forsberg. Forsberg not so much looking for the shot. Now they go to Renner. Now looking to go backdoor to Forsberg. Pass is tipped. Forsberg recovers it in the corner. Goes back to Renner at the top of the key. Renner now looking to drive with a right-hand shot. No good, but she'll draw the foul on the play. Lena Renner is going to head to the free throw line for a pair. She split a pair in the first quarter for her lone point in the ball game. 1:26 left until halftime. The Gates Drilling and Service halftime report will have this week in MHSA Sports with John Ross. Free throw for Renner, rims out. Leading scorer so far in the ballgame is Sophia Buzelli with her 6 points in the first quarter. You've got 5 from Rissa Florine, Macy Pietrantonio, and Amelia Rizik. Also got 4 from Kamara Cooper. 21-14 is the score. Clare with the lead on their home floor. 6-3 on the year. Shepherd coming in at 5-3 on the year. Both of these teams still have hopes of winning the Jack Pine Conference, but need a little help against conference foe Standish Sterling. But a win here would help you keep pace. I guess, well, you need a little help from Beaverton beating Standish Sterling as well, I should say, too. Foul's going to go against Kamara Cooper there, trying to get the steal near the half-court line on the pressure. 22-14 is the score. Ball goes into Lehigh. She's double-teamed immediately. It's knocked away. Great defense out there from Breeze Yager. Clare comes up with the basketball. Louch swings it over to Cooper to bring it into the front court. Just over a minute remaining here in the second quarter. 22-14. Clare leads Shepherd. They get it down low to Lena Renner. She's going to get called for the travel there. Good defense down low from Reese Lehigh. She didn't go for that initial up fake. Renner wasn't ready for it. She gets whistled for the steps. Trepanier will bring it into the front court for Shepherd. Mentioned the pregame, dealing with the pressure for Shepherd, and somebody getting hot is what they needed to happen to win this game. They've dealt with the pressure a little bit better here in the second quarter, but they still need somebody to catch fire shooting the basketball. As I say that, Pietrantonio knocks it down for the Blue Jays, and she now leads all the scorers in the game with 7 points as Cooper brings it across the half-court line. 22-16. Cooper down low, left-hand shot, no good. She just left it a bit short. Maybe some contact on the shot as well. 34 seconds left to go. 22-16 is the score. Shepherd with a chance to close this first half with some momentum. Pietrantonio gets it down low to Dunham. Dunham looking for the reverse layup. It's not there. Good defense from Clare. Marley Clark bring it into the front court. Now kicks it cross court to Cooper. Down low goes to Rizik. She turns, shot no good. Desiree Travis clears the rebound for the Blue Jays. She races into the front court. Great bounce pass to Bree Dunham. She's going to lose the handle on it. It'll go out of bounds. Great dish there from Desiree Travis on the bounce. Don't think Dunham was quite ready for that one as Rizik checks back into the game for Lena Renner. 10.8 seconds left to go. It's 22-16. At the end of the first quarter, it was 16-9. So Shepherd maybe closed the gap by 1 here in the second quarter, but not a great second quarter for either team. Rizik looks for the finish down low. She gets it to go. That'll give Clare a whole lot of momentum heading into halftime. Our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. Now 7 for Amelia Rizik. Her and Macy Pietrantonio lead both teams with their respective 7 points. We're headed to our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network with the Lady Pioneers of Clare leading Shepherd 24-16. It was 16-9 at the end of one, 24-16 at the half. Shepherd is right there, but again, as I mentioned in the pregame, they need a girl to get hot out there like a block code jacuzzi. They haven't had that yet. If they get that in the second half, I definitely think Shepherd is capable of coming back and winning this game. But if things go per course as they've gone so far, I think you're going to see Clare continue to hold this 6, 8, 10-point lead in the second half. Somebody's got to get hot out there like a block code jacuzzi for the Jays. Back with the second half right after this. Time for This Week in MHSAA Sports with John Ross and our Gates, a Drilling and Service halftime report on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Hi, I'm attorney Joe Barbary. Just like doctors specialize in areas of medicine, at Barbary Law, we specialize in getting you the best possible results. If you've been injured by someone else's negligence, you owe it to yourself and your family to call our legal team. At Barbary Law, we focus on one thing, and that's getting you the compensation you deserve. Every case we take personally.
My attorney is Joe Barbary. He can be yours too.
Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher today or give them a call at 989-317-8582.
Multi-sport participation continues to go up across the state,
and finalists are named for the Scholar Athlete Award. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. There are many benefits to multi-sport participation. Playing multiple sports can build a broader range of athletic skills, coordination, and overall fitness. It helps prevent overuse injuries and burnout. And there are a ton of examples of professional athletes who played multiple sports in high school, like Baseball Hall of Famer John Smoltz and Football Hall of Famer Antonio Gates, who both played basketball, and former WNBA player Kristen Haney, who was an accomplished soccer player in high school. The number of multi-sport participants continues to rise. There was a 0.5% increase in the most recently completed school year, 2024-25, over the previous year. And that's an increase for the 7th straight year, a combined 2.6%, since the first multi-sport survey in 2017-18. More than 45% of MHSAA athletes participate in more than one sport, with athletes at Class D schools leading the way with 63%. That's followed by Class C with nearly 60%, Class B at just over 49%, and Class A at 38.5%. For more on the benefits of multi-sport participation and to see the survey results from the past 8 school years, go to MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Almont's Rachel Johnson had a team-high 12 points in a 43-32 win over Richmond. The victory snaps a 20-game losing streak in the conference for Almont. Walled Lake Central bowler Connor Martin rolled a 7:59 series, leading the Vikings to the Oakland County Boys Bowling Tournament. And to Corunna's Lizzie Bettman, she scored 17 to lead the Cavaliers to a 55-33 win over Flint Carman Ainsworth.
Graduating seniors could qualify for a tuition-free skills certificate or associate degree through the new Community College Guarantee, no matter their GPA or your household income. Or if your child plans to attend a 4-year university or career school, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship Program has them covered. They could get up to $27,500 toward a bachelor's degree or up to $4,000 for career training. Complete the FAFSA to get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
Ready, set. There are a lot of moving parts to a competitive cheer competition, including safety judges. For each competition, there are a minimum of 2 safety judges and 3 panel judges. But what does each position do? Safety judges are there for safety, as simple as that sounds. During a competition, they are mobile, circling the mat, identifying illegal skills, improper spotting techniques, time infractions, and anything else deemed unsafe. They are also counting the number of competitors and floor formations for each team. Panel judges, and there are 3 of them, are scoring the round. Each round is made up of skills, floor formations, transition moves, and stunts that must all be evaluated. Both safety and panel judges can deduct points for errors in the routine.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. The 120 finalists for the MHSAA Scholar Athlete Award presented by Farm Bureau Insurance have been announced. From that group, 32 will earn $2,000 college scholarships. The list of finalists can be found at MHSAA.com. The 120 students come from 95 different high schools. Birmingham Groves and Flint Powers Catholic each have 3 finalists. 21 schools have 2 each. This is the 37th year of the Scholar Athlete Award, and over that time, Farm Bureau has awarded more than $1 million in scholarships. To be eligible, a student must have a cumulative grade point average of a 3.5 on a 4.0 scale and previously earned a varsity letter in at least one sport in which the MHSAA sponsors a postseason tournament. The scholarship winners from Classes C and D will be announced on February 3rd. Class B winners will be announced February 10th, and the winners from Class A will be announced February 17th. All winners will be announced on the MHSAA website. This year, 426 schools submitted at least one application for a scholar athlete, and 1,438 total applications were received. The applications were judged by a 72-person panel consisting of coaches, counselors, teachers, administrators, and board members. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll be back next week.
Hey guys, it's Tanya from Clark Modular Homes. I'm here to talk to you today about who we are and what we do. Clark's opened in 1983 and has been centrally located right here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. We have one of the largest display centers with around 12 to 15 homes on display all year round. We have a fully experienced staff. We also have an in-house project manager who can pull our permits and coordinate our job from start to finish. We are proud to have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We are our own contractor, making it a one-stop shop for you for your home building needs. As the owner would say, we can do it all.
Brad Malley Well Drilling has proudly served Mid-Michigan since the early 1990s. We are family-owned with 3 licensed drillers and over 100 years of experience. We specialize in 5-inch PVC water wells and systems ranging from 2 to 12 inches. Every well we do includes a 5-year warranty and 1-year parts and labor guarantee. We are available 24/7, and you'll always talk to a real person. Call Brad Malley Well Drilling today for a free estimate. Trusted service, generation after generation.
Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill buys standing timber and logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job, from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes. Blockco Pools and Spas is Mid-Michigan's #1 pool and hot tub destination that will turn your old space into your #1 destination. From delivery of a full pool for the family to the relaxing hot tub for after work for mom and dad, Blockco Pools and Spas does it all. Stop by their showroom on Remus Road to check out their beautiful selection of hot tubs and learn how you can build the pool of your dreams.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes.
Pure sportsmanship is the most important thing in high school sports. When it comes to your home or business, Pure Plumbing just might be the most important thing. If your plumbing isn't pure, don't worry, no one needs to see the other angle. For Pure Plumbing, call 989-644-8928 or visit mipureplumbing.com. Block Electric Company in Wademan has been powering Michigan for over 30 years. There's no job too big or too small for Block Electric Company, like an entire school or something simple at the home, like making sure the outdoor lighting, thermostat, or ceiling fan is installed professionally. Block Electric Company is a proud supporter of local schools and high school student athletes, learning skills in and out of the classroom to lead our communities tomorrow. Good luck to all student athletes from Block Electric Company, and go Aggies.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Thanks so much for tuning in to our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. Big shout out to Bob Gates and the crew for being big sponsors of what we do here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Bill's Custom Fab fabrication of the game, probably the steel coast-to-coast layup from Kamara Cooper right now. Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assisted the game. We got a few out there as well, but that Zayden Batchelder baller of the game, brought to you by Weefridge Financial, is still very much in doubt as we start this second half. 24-16, Clare leads it. Shepherd girls will get it to start the third quarter. Trepanier, Travis, Florian, Galgosi, McDonald out there for the Lady Jays. For Clare, it's Cooper, Buzelli, Mills, Rizik, and Wyman. Trepanier goes to Desiree Travis, top of the key. Look to get it in the corner here to Elise McDonald. Could have been a good triple attempt there for Shepherd if they were able to make that happen. Good job from the Clare defense, getting their hands in the passing lanes to knock that one away. Travis with it. Let's go cross court to Trepanier. It's knocked away by Kylie Wyman. It'll stay Shepherd basketball. But that's the pressure defense that you get from this Coach Kelly Clare girls team. Just pressure all the time and just type of thing you just get annoyed out there probably if you're going up against this Clare team with all the pressure, all the hands of the passing lanes. There it is again as Wyman comes up with the steal, looks to finish in the front court. It's going to be knocked. No, they're going to say his last touch by Clare, so it'll send it back to Shepherd. 24-16 is the score. The one thing, though, if you're Coach Hoover, I mentioned dealing with the pressure and somebody getting hot out there. If you get one girl to knock down a couple threes here in this third or fourth quarter, you're right back in this game. The way things have gone, Clare, there's that pressure defense once again. We have a blocking foul going against Kylie Wyman, much to the chagrin of the Clare faithful here. Again, you got to give space to that ball handler. Travis will inbound it. 7:16 left in the third quarter. 24-16, Lady Pioneers on top of the Lady Jays of Shepherd. And the winner of this game be clearly in second place in the conference. Trepanier with the baseline jumper. She gets it to go. Big shot there from Trepanier. She's now got 4 points. Here comes Clare into the front court with the dribble. Want to pass it to Rizik, but Landon, before she sent the pass off, was the Clare ball handler. Sent it back to Shepherd. 24-18 is the score. I feel like this is the closest Shepherd really got in the second quarter with 6 points. If they can make it, get a basket here, make it 24-20, maybe even a three, make it 24-21. I feel like that's going to really change everything here in this gym. Elise McDonald with it into the front court. Nice job of Shepherd breaking that pressure. Clare almost got it, but Shepherd stayed patient. Now they get a chance to set up the offense. Desiree Travis looks for the drive on the far side. Turns, retreats. She's now double-teamed. Looks to pass it to Trepanier, baseline. Now she looks to go. Now she kicks it out to McDonald. McDonald's now going to be double-teamed. Cooper's going to take it away. Kamara Cooper, the freshman, now fouled in the backcourt by Desiree Travis. 6:30 left to go, third quarter. One team foul for each here in the third. 6:30 left. Cooper into the front court with the dribble for Clare. It's going to be knocked away. Good defense from Elise McDonald. Now she looks to finish on the far end. She's going to be, nope, not fouled on the play. Looked like she might have got away with one down low. The Clare defender shot no good on the perimeter. Rebound is going to be in the hands of Cooper, but tipped away, so it'll stay here with Shepherd. 24-18 the score. Shepherd just right there, hoping to get themselves in this ball game. It's going to be knocked away. Buzelli racing into the front court for Clare. Looks to finish on the fast break. She'll draw the foul on Sydney Galgosi. Heading to the charity stripe is Sophia Buzelli, who had 6 points in the first quarter. Was scoreless in the second quarter, but can now become the game leader in points if she's able to knock this down. Leader for Clare is Amelia Rizik with 7. Leader for Shepherd is Macy Pietrantonio with 7. That's 6 from Buzelli. Again, all of them coming in the first quarter. She misses that first free throw. 6:04 left in the third quarter. Reese Finkbeiner coming into the ball game for Clare, replacing Sierra Mills. Comes the second free throw here for Buzelli. That one off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound is tipped into the hands of Desiree Travis. Travis into the front court with the dribble for Shepherd. Here near side to Elise McDonald. Further down the baseline it goes. Trying to find some space. Is Shepherd not there, though. Great defense on Florine that time. Cooper into the front court with the right to left-handed dribble for Clare. Get in the middle to Finkbeiner at the elbow. She turns, looks at the defense, now wants to get it to Rizik. Rizik's going to be tied up. Possession error will keep it here with Clare. 24-18 remains the score. It was 24-16 at the half. Shepherd with the lone basket here in the third quarter from Trepanier. She'll guard the inbounds pass with Cooper. Both Finkbeiners now out there for the Pioneers. Buzelli with it at the top of the key. Looking for Reese Finkbeiner. It's knocked away. Buzelli recovers it in the middle. She'll get called for the travel, though. I don't think Buzelli expected to come up with the basketball as she did. She was kind of already on the floor right there, so an easy call for the official. Send it back to Shepherd. Again, Shepherd feel like it'd be very, very big for them to get a basket and cut it to 4 points, cut it to 3 points, make it a possible one-possession game here. They just haven't been able to do it. Clare stayed comfortably in the lead pretty much the whole way through. As I say that, Shepherd loses the ball. Kamara Cooper comes up with it. She'll bring it into the front court with a nice fancy dribble. Into the lane she goes. She can be fouled on the play. I don't know if she was going for the pass, going for the shot there. We'll see exactly what the call is, if she's shooting free throws or not. She will be shooting 2. So a nice job by Cooper. As she went into the lane, she was fouled, and I think at the very last moment decided I might as well try and get this shot up on the rim if I hear that whistle going. Now the freshman got a chance to cash in a pair of free throws at the charity stripe. She's got 5. She's 3 of 3 from the line. Second free throw for Cooper. That one off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Finkbeiner and Travis. Eventually get it to Galgosi. Galgosi off to Trepanier. Here comes Shepard in the front court, 25-18. Trepanier all the way into the lane. She's going to draw the foul on the play. Great job there from Jayla Trepanier as she knifed her way into the middle of the lane and drew the foul on the play. Trepanier at the line for 2. We just saw Kamara Cooper split a pair moments ago. Trepanier's got 4 points here on the evening. The senior looking to knock down a couple of free throws here. First one's up and good for Jayla Trepanier. 25-19 is the score. And if you're Clare, you're thinking, man, we just can't pull ahead. And if you're Shepard, you're thinking, man, we are right there to get right back in this ball game. A wild inbounds pass, but Cooper does come away with it. Into the front court come the Lady Pioneers of Clare, leading 25-20. Things starting to get a little nitty-gritty here now as Shepard continues to fight and stay in this game. Cooper, oh my goodness, Kamara Cooper goes all the way underneath the basket, gets the scoop shot to go, reverse over her head for the lay-in. There's our Bills custom fabrication of the game from the freshman. She now has 7 in the ball game. It's going to go out of bounds, send it back to Clare. Cooper now with 7 points, the lead back to 7 for Clare. It was 24-18 for a while. Shepard had a couple opportunities to close that gap, but weren't able to do so. We've got 4:30 left in the third quarter. Breeze Yarger with the basketball. She's back into the game for the Pioneers. We'll reset things, everybody out there here in just a moment. Get it down low to Reese Finkbeiner. Her hook shot, no good. Her sister, Alea Finkbeiner, trying to grab the rebound. It'll be a jump ball possession here. I'll give it to Shepard. So out there for Clare, you have the Finkbeiner sisters, Olivia Forsberg, Kamara Cooper, along with Breeze Yarger. For the Blue Jays, you've got Desiree Travis, Elise McDonald, Jayla Trepanier, Reese Lehigh, and Arissa Flory. Gets the basketball here in the corner. She's double-teamed. It's a great job throwing it off of a defender's foot there. She really didn't have anywhere to go with the basketball. 27-20 the score. 4:08 left in the third quarter. Clare's led this one pretty much the whole way. Shepard may have had like a 2-1, 4-3 lead at some point. McDonald with it. Go to Travis here, near side opposite the Shepard Blue Jay bench. Now to Trepanier, to McDonald. She thought about the 3, looks to drive the lane. She'll draw the foul on the play. That'll be the third team foul going against Clare. That was another key that I had to this ball game, was Clare staying out of foul trouble. They've done a very good job of doing so, as the Blue Jays only made 1, 2, 3 trips to the line in this ball game total. Desiree Travis will inbound it. Want to get it to the baseline to Lehigh, but it's going to sail out of bounds. Send it back to Clare. 27-20 remains the score. Just over halfway through this third quarter. 3:58 left in the third. 7-point advantage for Clare. Actually led by 7 at the end of one, 16-9. Led by 8 at the end of at the half. Now back up by 7. Still up by 7, I should say. Cooper gets a screen, goes around it in the lane, left-handed shot, no good. Rebounded by Breeze Yarger to Forsberg. She puts up the 17-footer, I guess 14-footer, no good. Tipped to Breeze Yarger, now to Cooper. She's able to take the 14-foot jumper. She gets it to go. Now 9 on the night for Kamara Cooper. And talking with Rob Wise in the pregame, the athletic director here at Clare, talking about Kamara Cooper, says in every game I've done with her, I just look down. She's got 15 points. Haven't really done anything special, hasn't done anything bad, but she ends up being the leading scorer in every single game, whether you notice the play or don't notice the play, and that is the sign of a special player. You add in that's a freshman doing that. Whoo, boy, she's got a bright, bright future for Coach Kelly and the Lady Pioneers. As the aforementioned, Cooper brings it into the front court. Looking for the screen and roll with Finkbeiner. It's knocked away. Good defense from Flory. Here comes Trepanier into the front court. Wants to get all the way to the hoop. Looks for the layup. No good. Great defense from Cooper, keeping her hands straight up to make that a difficult lay-in for Trepanier. Now Cooper races back into the front court with the left-handed dribble. You have a blocking, an offensive foul going against Lena Renner on the screen. I'm going to say this, she stuck out that hip there a little bit. 29-20 is the score. Shepherd defensively, you've played as good as you probably want to play. If you're Coach Hoover, you just got to get that offense going. Go back to one of my keys in the pregame. Somebody's got to get hot out there like a Blocko jacuzzi. Macy Pietrantonio back into the game. She has had the hot hand for Shepherd so far. If you're Clare, you do not want to let her catch and shoot at this point. Steal from Clare. Cooper passes it way ahead to Lena Renner. Baseline jumper, no good from the sophomore. Rebound ends up in the hands of Breeze Yarger. She's going to get called for the travel on the play. 29-20 is the score. 2:43 left in the third quarter. Talking with Bob Tolk, said what game you can do later this week. Says we're still figuring that out with Sacred Heart Academy, Carson City Crystal being canceled. We'll be back at the Academy next Monday as the Sacred Heart Academy girls host the Shepherd girls for Pink Night there, raising some funds. So last year was the Isabella County Child Advocacy Center. Have been the Angel Wings Fund in the past, always doing great things for a great cause, that Pink Night and Sacred Heart Academy girls basketball. There's that pressure once again. Cause in trouble for the Shepherd girls as Dunham and Dunham and I think it was Trepanier looking to pass it back and forth, but it was knocked away, and then last touch by Shepherd. Give the possession back to Clare, 29-20. Cooper with it on the perimeter. Guarding her is Lehigh. Cooper's going to get a screen from Finkbeiner. Now it's going to be a switch. He's just going to kind of dribble it right into Rissa Florine. Going to have a jump ball, send it back to Shepherd. Again, if you're Shepherd, you only give up 10 points a quarter through 3. You're feeling pretty good about it, but then you're only scoring about 7 points yourself as you've only got 20. 2 minutes left to go, third quarter. Rizzick will knock it away from Trepanier. Loose ball is recovered by Pietrantonio in front of the Shepherd bench. She's going to draw the foul on the play. 1:59 left, third quarter. 29-20 the score. Pietrantonio's at the foul line. Shepherd actually in the bonus now, and that's one of the things talked about in the pregame. If you're Clare and you play that super pressure defense, how many quarters are you going to allow the other team to get into the bonus? This is the first time the Blue Jays have been in the bonus here in the third quarter. So defensively, things are paying off for you if you are Coach Kelly. Pietrantonio knocks down that free throw. She has got 8 points in the ball game. She leads all scorers for Shepherd. 9 points for Kamara Cooper, leads all scorers in the ball game. Also got 6 from Amelia Rizzick, and you've also got, 7 from Rizzick. You've also got 6 from Trepanier for Shepherd. That one also good. 9 points in the game now for Miss Pietrantonio off the bench. 29-22 again. Shepherd is still right there. They just can't get those 2 or 3 baskets in a row to make this a one-possession game. They get it down low to Marley Clark. Her shot is no good. Alea Finkbeiner comes up with the rebound. She'll draw the foul on the play and head to the free throw line for a pair. Finkbeiner had to split a pair of free throws earlier in the game. She's in the scoring column, but not looking to add to her total here. Sophomore hits that one off the front of the rim, off the side of the rim, no good. 1:44 left in the third quarter, 29-22. Clare in front. Comes the second free throw from Alea Finkbeiner. That one's nothing but net for the sophomore. 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 points for Clare. Dunham inbounds it to Trepanier. Here comes that half-court trap. Skip pass over to Pietrantonio. Up top to Dunham. She thought about the 3. Nice closeout defense there from Breeze Yarga to not allow the triple attempt from the sophomore from Shepherd. Pietrantonio's going to have it knocked away by Yarger. She comes up with a steal, but now look to finish with the coast-to-coast layup. It's knocked away from her. Coming up with a loose ball is Breeze Yarger. Now Rizzick with it. Taking it away from her is Bree Dunham. Dunham looking to go coast. Actually, it's Trepanier looking to go coast-to-coast. Her laying is no good. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch, Shepherd. And those are the moments right now. Blue Jays, chance to get that fast up the close 6, and he can't make it. Continues to lead 8 points, 6 points this entire way. You feel like if Shepherd could make this a one-possession game, the feeling in the gymnasium here at Clare would really change, but give credit to that Lady Pioneer defense. They are just not allowing it. As I say that, Rissa Florine comes up with a steal. Drops it back to Bree Dunham. Sophomore races into the front court to Trepanier here on the near side, opposite the Shepherd bench. Back to Dunham. Go to Lehigh. Lehigh looks to go baseline. We have foul called on Sierra Mills, which will send Reese Lehigh to the free throw line. These free throws are big right here for Shepherd and for the sophomore Reese Lehigh. Really want her to knock these down. Shepherd is 4 of 4 from the free throw line here in the first quarter, and in total they're 9 of 10 from the free throw line in the game. So they've got it done at the free throw line, but they just haven't been able to knock down some shots dealing with that pressure defense of Clare. Free throw's good. 30-23 the score. Second one from Lehigh. Toilet bowl's out, no good. Gonna have a full timeout coming from Coach Kelly and Clare. We'll take this timeout with 43 seconds left to go in the third. 7-point lead for Clare. Back with more right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Bill's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Bill's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant.
Jenna Gates
and Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Coming to you live from our Barberry Law Studios, built by Conwincy Construction. Much love also to Gates Drilling and Service, Bill's Custom Fab, the Bird All-American Grill, Clark Modular Homes, Weefridge Financial, Woods Household Appliance, Brad Malley Well Drilling, and Malley Construction. See what Coach Clare drew up here for the final seconds of this third quarter. 30-23 the score. Shepherd girls 10 of 12 from the free throw line, but really struggling from the field. Here comes a turnover from the Shepherd defense. Great job there by Coach Hoover and the girls. And Shepherd hasn't been able to close the gap beyond 5 or 6 points since the first quarter. Here comes a steal from Cooper at the half-court line. Looks to finish with a right-handed layup. She's going to be fouled on the play by Elise McDonald. Great job, though, by Cooper getting the steal at the half-court line. She's got a chance to get herself into double digits here at the free throw line. 30-23 the score. Again, the Shepherd defense continues to be solid. But the Shepherd offense, dealing with the Clare defense, to give them credit, has caused a lot of trouble. Another free throw coming up for Cooper. She's got 10 on the night. Make it 11 for the star freshman. 31-23 the score. 20 seconds left to go, third quarter. Kick in the corner. Here comes a three from Florine. In and out, no good. That would have been a huge triple for Shepherd. They lose it for a moment in the backcourt. Cooper knows she's got to hurry and get into the front court before the 10-second call. She does so safely. Here comes a three from Yarger at the buzzer. No good. Rebound is cleared by Shepherd. We're heading to the fourth quarter with our score. Clare 32, Shepherd 23. I talked about it in the pregame, dealing with the pressure. One girl needed to get hot out there like a Blanco jacuzzi, and it hasn't really happened for Shepherd. Slide over for Clare. Stay out of foul trouble, make open shots. They stayed out of foul trouble. They've made a few open shots. That's why they lead it by 9. Heading to the fourth quarter here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Back with more Clare Pioneer, Shepherd Blue Jay girls basketball right after this.
Mount Pleasant Automotive on Mission has been serving local auto shops and do-it-yourselfers since 1988. Mount Pleasant Automotive is locally owned and carries all the auto part, car care products, and auto maintenance supplies you will need. Visit them online at mtpleasantautomotive.com. Mount Pleasant Automotive, caring for our cars and our local student athletes. Conwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Conwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Conwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, 32-23. Shepherd scored 9 in the first, 7 in the second, 7 in the third. So if you're Clare, you play some good defense, play some ball control, you're going to be in good shape to come out of here victorious and hope Beaverton beats Standish Sterling later this week. So you can get a chance at Standish Sterling and try and tie things top of the Jack Pine 1 conference. If you're Coach Hoover and Shepherd, it's now all systems go. Pressure's going to be turned up offensively, defensively. If you get an open look, probably going to take it. Kamara Cooper's going to inbound it for Clare. Goes into Rizik. Up top to Kylie Wyman, who's back into the game for the Lady Pioneers. Floater in the lane for Wyman, no good. Rebounded down low by Sierra Mills. Her putback is good. And Clare is back up by double digits for the first time since maybe the first quarter. And then here comes a steal from Clare. And again, that ball pressure from Coach Kelly's girls is elite. If they stay out of foul trouble, they're going to be in just about any basketball game. Buselli with it on the perimeter, guarding her is Dunham. They get it in the middle of the mill. She turns, shoots, no good. Rebound down low is gathered by Amelia Rizik. Back to Buselli. She wants the triple try this time. No good. Rizik there for the rebounds. Blocked. There for the rebound is Mills. She's blocked. Rebound down low from Galgosi. Jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to Shepherd. 7:10 left to go fourth quarter. 34-23. Clare girls in front. They've been in front the whole way. 16-9 after one. 24-16 at the half. 32-23 at the end of the third quarter. Now a basket from Sierra Mills has it 34-23. It's Trepanier, Desiree Travis, Elise McDonald, Rissa Florine, and Cindy Galgosi out there for the Shepherd girls. For Clare, it's Sophia Buzelli, Kylie Wyman, Kamara Cooper, Amelia Rizik, and Sierra Mills or Sophia Buzelli. Buzelli Mills said one of the first. That's out there. That's the five girls out there for Clare, or the sixth one. Reset it again. Cooper, Mills, Buzelli, Rizik, Wyman out there for the Clare girls. 6:58 left in the ball game. They lead at 34-23 at home. Shepherd has just not been able, they've never gotten down by more than 11 points, I don't think, but they've never been able to close the gap within 6 points. And so we've been stuck right in that 11-point, 6-point game range the entire way. Desiree Travis will inbound it for the Shepherd Blue Jay girls. 2 fouls going against Clare here in the early going. Shepherd is 10 of 12 from the free throw line, so if they start getting sent to the charity stripe, maybe that's a way for them to get back into the ball game. Looking for a pick and roll there with Galgosi and Trepanier, but the Clare girls were ready for it. Trepanier went around that screen expecting to pass it back to an open Galgosi, but good job by the Clare girls being ready for the action. Another foul on Clare. That's their third team foul. Again, Shepherd, they've shot it well from the free throw line. Will that be what gets them back into the ball game? They've got to stay very aggressive here. Desiree Travis, a long inbounds pass to Galgosi. To Trepanier. She'll get a screen from Galgosi. Now to Desiree Travis. To Elise McDonald. Get it in the middle to Trepanier. She wants to take it down low. It's not there. Pass up top to Desiree Travis. Great recovery defense from Clare. Want to pass it down low. Good idea from Travis, but Rizik was there for the steal. Gets it to Buzelli. Up ahead to Cooper it goes. Cooper looking to finish with the left hand on the break. It's good! And the foul for the freshman. Kamara Cooper leads all scorers with 13 points. It's now a 13-point lead as the freshman heads to the free throw line. Cooper had 4 in the first quarter, 7 in the second, or 7 in the third, and now already a basket here in the fourth. What a ball game from Kamara Cooper. The freshman continues to impress every night I see her. And again, she's not trying to do anything crazy. She's playing a role, and she is doing a great job. She's got 14 on the night. Going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will send it back to Clare. 37-23. Clare starting to open this one up a bit here in the fourth quarter. It was 32-23 heading to the fourth. 5 unanswered points for Clare in the fourth quarter have opened this up to the biggest lead of the ball game, 14 points. It's 37-23. Cooper looks to swing it to Buzelli. It's knocked away by Elise McDonald. Alea Finkbeiner back into the ball game for Clare along with Lena Renner, Sophia Buzelli, Kamara Cooper, and Kylie Wyman. They get it into Wyman near the elbow. She looks to take it in the lane, looks to spin. Going to be a timeout call from Coach Kelly. A full timeout. You know what? We'll take it. 6:02 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's 37-23. Clare with the lead. Back with more girls hoops right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill buys standing timber and logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job, from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. There's 6:02 left in the fourth quarter. Timeout from Coach Kelly and Clare moments ago. 14 points leading the way for Kamara Cooper. It's a 14-point lead as well. Ball goes into Lena Renner on inbounds. Renner gets it to go down low. She's got 4. And it's now a 16-point lead for Clare. 39-23. Got a foul going against Clare defensively. It's going to go against Kylie Wyman, the senior all-sports superstar. Not happy about the call. She picks up her 4th foul. 5:52 left to go, fourth quarter. Wyman's going to check out. Checking in for her is Olivia Forsberg. Travis inbounds it to the backcourt to Trepanier. She brings it up across the half-court line. Gets a screen, looks to get into the lane, wants to pass it out. It's tipped away by Forsberg. Tell you what, Coach Kelly always keep your hands up, keep your hands up. Clare has done that tonight, and they have made 15, 20 loose ball situations because of just their hands being up and their hands being in passing lanes. Buzelli looks to drive baseline. He's going to be fouled on the play. Or and Desiree Travis both hit the deck out there. Send Buzelli back to the free throw line. She's got 6 points on the night, all of them coming in the first quarter. She missed a pair of free throws back in the third quarter. Back to see it here. If she can even it out. It's the 4th foul going against Travis. First free throw. That went no good off the side of the rim for Buzelli. It's the one thing I'll always harp on is free throws when it comes to these girls, but Clare outside of Buzelli shot it pretty well here this night. Shepard shot it extremely well from the free throw line. So that one also misses. Galgosi with the rebound, gets it to Desiree Travis. Travis into the front court for the Lady Jays. Drops it back to Galgosi at the volleyball line. Want to go here in the near side with it is Elise McDonald. She's double teamed immediately in the corner. Go back to Galgosi. Now it's a tie up with her and Buzelli. They're going to say Buzelli fell down, was on the out-of-bounds line. That's the one thing with Shepard. They continue to pass it into the corner here. And if you're going to do that, that girl in the corner needs to either fake that pass to make a pass right away or put it on the deck to get out of that corner. Here comes a steal off the inbounds. Racing into the front court's the sophomore Lena Renner. So slow things down, turn, give it to Cooper. Cooper's layup is no good. Renner comes up with the offensive rebound. Up top it goes to Forsberg. Extra pass to Cooper. She'll put it on the deck, take it into the lane, and draw the foul on the play. Kamara Cooper, the freshman, heading back to the free throw line. You think about that Zaid Batchelder baller of the game brought to you by Weefrich Financial. Miss Kamara Cooper is penciling her name in again. Amelia Rizik had 7 points in the first half as well. She was fantastic too. 15 now for Kamara Cooper. I think this is the third game, 3 games I've now seen with Clare. I think it's been 15 points, 18 points, and now 15 points for Kamara Cooper. Just unbelievable from the freshman, what she's been able to do for Clare here in her first year of varsity basketball. Here comes more pressure being applied from Clare. Here, Coach Kelly, you just don't want to let the Lady Jays get comfortable at all here in the fourth quarter. Still time for them to come back with 4:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Travis gets it up top to McDonald, now to Trepanier. Now to Flory. Want to go back to Travis. It's knocked away by Buzelli. 4:36 left to go in the game. 41-23 is our score. Out there for the Lady Jays, Sydney Galgosi coming back in for Lehigh. We'll reset it. It's Desiree Travis, Jayla Trepanier, Elise McDonald, Marissa Florine, and Sydney Galgosi. Desiree Travis catches in the corner, thought about the triple try. Now she's going to be double teamed. And once again, in that corner, it's just a whole lot of trouble when Clare brings down that trap. There'll be a turnover, sending it back to Clare. 4:27 left to go in quarter number 4. Cooper, 16 points. I think she's going to be our Zaid Batchelder baller of the game, brought to you by our friends at Weefrich Financial. Think about that Weber Brothers Sawmill timber of the game. That's some great play down low from about everybody, but I think starting the game, doing a great job down low. You had Amelia Rizik down low, and you had Arissa Florine for Shepherd, so both those girls going to be in the running for our Weber Brothers Sawmill timber of the game. Our Bills Custom Fab fabrication of the game. Couple options, but it's going to be the steal on the coast-to-coast lay-in in the first half from Miss Kamara Cooper, something you'll definitely see on the highlight reel here in a couple days as we get ready for things later this week. As maybe tomorrow we'll get that highlight reel up for you. We'll have a great interview with Coach Andrew Dorr tomorrow that we'll be able to get out. Wanted to meet with some of the Sacred Heart girls before they headed out for the road trip tomorrow, but obviously Sacred Heart School is being shut down for the week with just a bunch of illness going around. Elise McDonald draws the foul. She'll head to the free throw line for a pair. It's been the one bright spot of the game for Shepherd. They're 10 of 12 from the free throw line. As I say that, the old broadcaster's jinx, that one is no good. The problem with that is you've only got 6 field goals to go with those free throws. Second one, no good from McDonald as well. Rebound goes into the hands of Clare and Sophia Buzelli. Going to have a foul. No, actually going to be a jump ball. They'll see. Well, I was say send it back to Shepherd. Keep it with Shepherd. Inbounding it will be Desiree Travis. Wants to get the long pass into Sydney Galgosi. Galgosi wants to find some space in the lane. She's going to draw the foul on the play. That'll be a 15th foul going against Clare. Send Galgosi to the free throw line for a pair. And if you're Shepherd, chance to score some points with the clock stopped. This is a big deal here. If you're Coach Kelly and Clare, you probably feel comfortable enough with that 18-point lead, 3:47 left to go. To give credit to the Clare defense, first points of the game for the senior star, Sydney Galgosi. They've done a great job chasing her all over the place and not allowing her to catch and shoot at any point throughout the night. Second free throw is good for Galgosi. Get the ball into Kamara Cooper. She'll bring it into the front court for the Lady Pioneers. Leading it by 16, 41-25 with 3:36 left to go in quarter number 4. Comfortable lead, maybe the most comfortable lead of the game for the Pioneers. Going to have a moving screen going against Lena Renner. They'll send it back to the Blue Jays. The 4th foul on Renner. Checking in for her is Amelia Rizik. Trepanier inbounds the ball into Elise McDonald. Come across that C logo here at Clare High School. Home for our Barbary Law Studios this evening, built by Conwinston Construction. Nice pass in the middle of the floor range. She can't get it to go. Rebound is gathered down low by Travis, but she's out of bounds as she does so. Ball will go back to Clare. 41-25 the score, 3:19 left to go in our ball game. Cooper, slow trot into the front court, the right to left-hand dribble. Passes it to Maya Finkbeiner. She'll look to drive, look for a shot. Blocked by Arissa Florine. Big-time block out there from the senior. Bill's Custom fabrication of the game type play there. Actually, she's going to get, I think Florine thought she was getting called for the late foul. She wasn't happy about it, but they say the foul goes against Clare, and since she had come up with the basketball, she'll head to the other end and shoot free throws. Arissa Florine had 4 points very early in the ball game. And it seemed like Clare wanted to make sure she was not a part of the offensive game plan. So many times you think about the big guy down low or the big girl down low. You want to double team them, prevent that post-entry pass. So oftentimes the best way to stop it, I'm finding in high school basketball, is to really pressure the guards to make that post-entry pass difficult. That's what Clare has done tonight to not allow Florine to get the basketball. Cooper just hits the deck out there. Glad she's okay. She just kind of fell on that one. Now Rizik has it. Dribbles baseline with the left hand. Wants to get it in the middle to Finkbeiner. It's knocked away back into the hands of Rizik. Loose ball is going to go back to Shepard. 2:52 left to go. It's 41-27. Very close. It was 43-30 in Shepard earlier this year. We could be looking at something of a very similar score here in the next one. And this one. Trepanier, McDonald, Travis, back to Trepanier, back to McDonald, back to Trepanier. She takes it into the lane, all the way to the hoop, looking for the right-handed finish. She gets it to go. What a move there from Jayla Trepanier. She's got 8 points for the Blue Jays. It's 41-29. Cooper into the front court, left-handed dribble. Now she'll back things away to half court, knowing the clock is one of her best friends now at this point, leading by 12. Just over 2 minutes left to go. And have an offensive foul on the screen going against Finkbeiner. 2:22 left to go. And if you're Clare, you're starting to give Shepard the old Lloyd Christmas. You're telling me there's a chance in this game. I've got a shot. That's 4 on Finkbeiner. Trepanier. It's to Travis. Travis now double team near the half-court line. Passes it back to Jayla Trepanier. She looks to knife her way back in the lane. Galgoski, open three. This should be big. She knocks it down. And Shepard, as they've done the whole game, kind of hanging around. Now they come up with a steal on the inbounds. McDonald to the hoop, the lay-in, no good. Rebound tipped out. McDonald's going to come up with it. Back to Galgosi, another three. This one is short, but Trepanier comes up with a rebound. Back to McDonald, her short jumper, that's no good. Travis now with it as Shepard continues to get opportunities to get back into this ball game. They trail by 9 with 1:40 left to go and add their third or fourth offensive rebound in a row to try and get a basket. 41-32 the score. Elise McDonald is heading to the free throw line. Say McDonald missed a pair earlier in this fourth quarter. It's 41-32. Shepard just refusing to go away this entire game. McDonald, first free throw. No good. McDonald with another opportunity here. 1:41 left. Bill's Custom fabrication of the game. Saw a great play moments ago. Actually could be in the running there on the steal. And Galgosi 3. Donald another opportunity. I still think it's got to be Cooper's breakaway steal and lay-in. Such a great defensive play. That one also no good for McDonald. Rebound gathered by Kylie Wyman. Wants to whip it ahead to Forsberg. Great job by Forsberg chasing that one down. Then we've got a timeout coming from Coach Shane Kelly. It's 41-32, Clare in front. Shepard was so good from the free throw line, 10 of 12 through 3 quarters. Now here in the fourth quarter, they're 2 of 6 from the free throw line. You had 4 more points to Shepard's total here in the fourth quarter. This could be a 41-36 game. I said that Buzelli has also missed a pair of free throws here in the fourth quarter. But Shepard, they've trailed the entire game. It was 16-9 after one, 24-16 at the half, 32-23 going into the fourth. Then it looked like Clare had pulled away here in the fourth quarter, but Shepard showing that fight that you love to see. Panier's got 8, Florian's got 7, 5 for Galgosi, and you've got 9 from Pietrantonio to lead the way for Shepard. For Clare, you've got 16 from Cooper, 7 from Rizik, 4 from Renner, 2 from Mills to lead the way. Ball goes in. Wyman looks for the drive. Right-handed layup, no good. Sierra Mills with the offensive rebound. Her putback is no good, but she'll draw the foul and head to the free throw line. 41-32 is the score. If you're Shepard, you want to slow this ball game down. You've done so. That will be the 5th foul on Desiree Travis. Coming in for her is Macy Pietrantonio, who leads all scorers for Shepard with 9 points. First free throw is good from Sierra Mills. That is clutch right there for Sierra Mills. Back to a 10-point game with 1:29 left to go. And every time Shepard looks like maybe they can get back in it, Clare's got an answer. Second free throw is no good. Trepanier racing ahead for Shepard. Drops it back to McDonald. To Galgosi. That's who they want to shoot, but Clare's not going to let that happen. Trepanier with it. Back to Galgosi. 1:15 left to go, fourth quarter. Galgosi is going to hand it off to Rissa Florine. They go to Macy Pietrantonio on the far side. Timeout coming from Clare. Actually, no, pardon me. We got a foul going against Shepard, away from the ball, going against Trepanier. Woo! Actually, pardon me, it's going to go against Florine, trying to set a screen to open up the teammate. That'll be her 5th foul, 1:08 left to go, 4th quarter. That might take the rest of the air out of Shepard. Kylie Wyman with the catch and shoot. She'll make it happen. She's now got 4 points in the ball game. And that'll kind of close the deal. Brought to you by our friends Bryce Updegraff, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates. 10-point game, now under a minute remaining. Shepard moving the ball around the perimeter, but still can't find an opening because of the great Clare defense. There's a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to Clare. What a great job by Clare defensively. Each game that we've seen from them. Last year, Coach Kelly's basketball team went 0-3 when your boy was in attendance. Now they're going to be 3-0 to start things off this year, behind some outstanding defense and some great guard play from the freshman, Kamara Cooper, who has got 16 points on the night. Ball goes in the middle to Renner. It's taken away by Sydney Galgoski. Again, no quit in these Blue Jay girls as Trepanier races ahead all the way into the lane. She's blocked on the play by Sierra Mills. Now Wyman with it. She'll be fouled in the backcourt. She'll head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. With 18 seconds left to go, it's a 12-point lead for Clare. And our Bills Custom Fab fabrication of the game coming up. More love going out to our friends Maryland Chapman Memorial Fund, GNS Mechanical, hanging by a thread, Beer Plumbing, All Seasons Fireworks, WW Construction, The Diner, Block Electric, Brickner and Bunker Farm Bureau Insurance Agency, Dick Sova Auto Sales and Shepherd, Mount Pleasant Public Schools, Martinez Lawn Care, Bogwai Banga and Bradley, and Powell Frame and Collision. First free throw, no good there for Wyman. She'll get another opportunity here. Jayla Trepanier coming out of the game, getting a nice ovation from the Shepherd bench, and well-deserved. Second free throw, no good for Wyman. She comes up with her own rebound turn. She's wide open. Shot no good. A rebound is going to go out of bounds. Back to Shepherd with 11 seconds left to go. 44-32 is the score. Our final in the first one was 43-30, and so how much has changed with Clare Shepherd in the last couple of months? Well, not a whole lot, from a 13-point game to a 12-point game, and a very similar score. Reese Lehigh with it to Elise McDonald in lane. Kind of forces up the shot at the last second. It's no good. There's our final. 44-32. The Lady Pioneers of Clare, a winner at home over the Lady Blue Jays of Shepherd. Back to put a bow on this one with our Bird All-American Grill postgame show right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Hi, I'm attorney Joe Barbary. Just like doctors specialize in areas of medicine, at Barbary Law, we specialize in getting you the best possible results. If you've been injured by someone else's negligence, you owe it to yourself and your family to call our legal team. At Barbary Law, we focus on one thing, and that's getting you the compensation you deserve. Every case we take personally.
My attorney is Joe Barbary. He can be yours too.
Konwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Konwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Konwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant Automotive on Mission has been serving local auto shops and do-it-yourselfers since 1988. Mount Pleasant Automotive is locally owned and carries all the auto part, car care products, and auto maintenance supplies you will need. Visit them online at mtpleasantautomotive.com. Mount Pleasant Automotive, caring for our cars and our local student athletes. Bogwai Banga and Bradley on Main Street in Mount Pleasant provides uncompromising integrity when providing tax and accounting services to individuals and small businesses in the Mid-Michigan area. Bogwai Banga and Bradley has an expert CPA ready to help you, whether you're an individual that needs help with taxes or a business that needs help with, well, just about everything. Bogwai Banga and Bradley is a leader in the community and a proud supporter of local high school sports. Visit them online at bwbpc.com or stop into their office on Main Street in downtown Mount Pleasant. Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes, working hard and showing pride for our community. For all of your real estate needs, go with Joe. Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-817-1291. Brickner and Bunker Farm Bureau Insurance Group is Mid-Michigan's #1 team for protecting what matters most to you. Home, auto, life, farm, business. They offer a wide variety of coverage at affordable rates with the customer service of a best friend. Visit Brickner & Buckner Farm Bureau Insurance Group on Pickard Road or visit them online at bricknerbunkerinsurance.com.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome on into our Bird All-American Grill post-game show here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. 44-32 our final. Lady Pioneers a winner over the Shepherd Blue Jays. Our Zaid, a Batchelder baller of the game, brought to you by Weefridge Financial. Miss Kamara Cooper, I've seen the freshman play on 3 games. I want to say it's been 15 points, 18 points, and 16 points. For a freshman, that's pretty darn good. Amelia Rizik also chipped in 7 points. Slide over to the Shepherd Blue Jays. He had 8 from Jayla Trepanier, 7 from Rissa Florine, 5 from Sydney Galgosi, 9 from Macy Pietrantonio. I'll go back to pregame right after the tip-off. Key for the Shepherd girls. Got to deal with that pressure, and you need one girl to get hot out there like a block coach, jacuzzi, or spa. Just didn't happen tonight. Clare and Coach Kelly, those girls continue to play that outstanding full-court, half-court trap defense. They're in the ball handler's face every moment of the game, and boy, it makes a big deal. Shepherd matched that pressure some this game, but Kamara Cooper, the freshman, Kylie Wyman, her speed, did a great job of kind of negating that from time to time. 44-32 our final here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network and our Bird All-American Grill postgame show. Bill's Custom Fab Fabrication of the game is going to be that fast break from Kamara Cooper. Took it away, went coast to coast for the lane. She also had some great plays. Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assisted the game. There's a couple nice dishes out there, in particular, hooking up Galgosi with the 3 in the 4th quarter. Weber Brothers Sawmill Timber of the game. Rissa Florine was great down low for Shepherd. Sierra Mills, Amelia Rizik, the Finkbinders were great down low for Clare. Not a big-time standout where I think if a girl had 15, 20 rebounds out there, I'll probably get corrected by some numbers, but kind of a go-around here for our Weber Brothers Sawmill Timber of the game. But our Zaid Batchelder baller of the game brought to you by Weefridge Financial. Miss Kamara Cooper, 16 points. And also, let me count these up. 2 of 2, 3 of 4. 5 of 6. Add in 3 more. That is 9 of 10 from the free throw line went Kamara Cooper for the night. Fantastic for the freshman, our Zaid Batchelder. Baller of the game brought to you by Weefridge Financial. Our final 44-32. The Lady Pioneers of Clare sleep the Lady Jays of Shepherd this year and are now keeping pace to try and finish top of that Jack Pine 1 conference. Standish Sterling still has that lead, but if Beaverton's able to knock them off later this week or somebody else can knock them off, it'll give Clare a chance to tie things top of the conference next time they meet up with Standish Sterling Central. So much thanks to go around Mallett Construction, Brad Mallett, Well Drilling, Woods Household Appliance, Weefridge Financial, Clark Modular Homes, the Bird All-American Grill, this year post-game show, Bill's Custom Fab, Gates Drilling and Service, and Barberry Law. Our final 44-32, the Clare Pioneers a winner over the Lady Jays of Shepherd. Chris Bachman sign off until, well, I'll be off tomorrow. I'll have some podcast action for you. Then Thursday or Friday, we'll have another game on our airwaves. Waiting to see what's going to be going down in the mid-Michigan area. Things kind of shutting down out there for Sacred Heart. It's going to change our plans. But as soon as I know where I'm going to be, I will let you know. Chris Bachman sign off on the mid